You should have seen Jones's face mask, man. He was bent to shit. Get this. There he was, charging at me, and kaboom! God, it was just so great.
So then the warden goes to the guy in the third cell. He's all like, anybody got a match?
Freshmen are so much smarter. I mean, look at this senior class. Dipshits, misfits, future parolees, come on. Do I look like I'm kidding?
Freshmen ought to be outlawed, like littering or something.
Oh, what if you get your dad stuck and go up to the lake? Here. Oh yeah, my man. What kind of party fucker do you think I am? Oh shit. Got time for just one more smoke. Nope. Only got one with this. See you there.
It begins in the hallway, just outside the cafeteria.
Ooh, what the fuck? Hey, dude. What are you doing there? Rimmer? Robert?
Yeah?
Oh, what the fuck are you doing, man? You were not supposed to be here.
I can't. I guess I gotta go plan B. I'm sorry, but yeah, dead.
Nobody hears it. Nobody. He's got the perfect cover.
Sirens. I don't know if there's a fire or what. I'm going to find out. Dan? Dan! Fucking phone.
The local police have confirmed that shots have been fired at the high school. They have also requested that parents and any non-emergency personnel do not go to the high school directly so emergency crews can proceed. No immediate word on casualties.
Oh my God.
Dan, I'm on my way over there. Keep this line open. Dan? Fuck.
Oh my God.
Where's my little sister? Where the fuck
Megan, come on, not yet, come on!
What's your name? What's your name? I need to know you.
It's Mike. It's Mike.
I'm gonna die, Mike.
What? No, Megan. Can we get some help here?
Mike.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just tell my little sister. Just make sure. Make sure. It's really nice, Mike. It's really, really nice.
You gotta go now?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
The cafeteria was used as triage. Do you know what triage is? I didn't. Triage is the sorting of patients, as in battle, to determine priority for treatment. I heard the word before. On TV, MASH. You remember. Everybody running up to the jeeps that brought in the wounded. Hawkeye in his red robe, checking the wounds and searching for heartbeats. This one goes into surgery first, he says, to the pretty nurse who was never on the show again. There was blood. There was a lot of blood. I didn't get to watch the first few seasons because of the blood. Or at least that was my parents' excuse anyway. The first police and EMT workers to arrive divided their time between checking the wounded and helping the kids out who could make it out on their own to the ambulances waiting outside. The adults tried to help where we could, but mostly we were helpless. I watched as one EMT worker went from one kid to the next, checking to see if the blood was his or somebody else's. Alan Alda would have done that with sensitivity and never mussed his hair. Alan Alda would have choked his way through the blood and the emotion and saved Michael Keaton or Michael Christopher or whichever Michael was starring that week. But his patients got up after the camera shut off. His casualties pulled back a sheet, hopped off a goddamn gurney, and picked up a fucking paycheck at the end of the day. Kids died. They really died. Shit. Triage. I learned it from MASH.
Dan, the first reports do say there are some casualties and wounded. The gunman has been taken into custody, but we have no information on who it was or what the motive was. The police department has issued a statement asking that all unnecessary traffic stay clear of the area. Parents should remain at home, close to the phone. They will be contacted as we gather more information.
Siren. Brian. Ow! Big fucking needle in my arm. Fine. I'm fine. Doesn't even hurt anymore. Fine. My name is Brian. We're moving. Why are we moving? Door opening. Really bright out here. Yeah, I'm still awake. I'm still awake. God damn it. The air conditioning in here feels very cool. Very cool. My name is Brian. You keep just asking me that. I keep telling you my name is Brian. And then, yeah, well, you have awful cigarette breath, too. Please stop. We're moving again. Sharp corner. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. My name is Brian. Can't you all just fucking remember? My name is Brian. Something's on my face. I sound like Darth Vader. Use the Force, Luke. Light, 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 light. We stopped. Big doors opening. God, it's so bright here. My name is Brian. You must be new here. No, I'm not allergic to anything that I know of except maybe doing the dishes. That's what my mom says anyway. Full of shit. No, another needle? What are you all just drilling for a while? What do you mean? What is surgery? Intubation? Put me out. No. I think I'm supposed to count now. 100. 99. 98. 97.
The crush of parents hit the school with the force of a tornado, trying to prevent the crowd from rushing the school. The police set up a barricaded area across the street in a church parking lot where kids and parents were supposed to be reunited. It didn't really work. Parents were trying hard to get to the school, ripping police tape and telling the officers, "You don't have a kid in there!" The police held them at the barricade, though. There was a lot of shouting, but as soon as the cafeteria doors burst open with the first kids on stretchers, they went quiet. There was a girl with a bloodied arm and a sling. Her face was expressionless, in shock. The silence was broken by the sound of somebody crying. Some of the kids that were milling around the ambulances and the police cars in the parking lot started looking into the crowd. "Mom!" a girl cried and ran to the barricade. More kids followed. The two gates to the parking lot were jammed with kids trying to reach their parents and parents trying to reach their kids. Other parents just stood and watched, waiting for their kids to come out of those cafeteria doors. bringing the dead out of those doors. That would have been too much. The distant wail of more ambulances trying to reach the scene was all the reminder we needed. That was all we could handle. That was enough.
A lot of people stayed even though they had gathered their children. I looked at the clock. It wasn't even noon. The principal had to speak. He had to tell them. 2 dead. Alan Holmes, Megan Jenkins. 2 names. We wouldn't know how many were wounded until the papers told us the next day. 2 dead, 22 wounded. It was like reading a fucking football score. 3 touchdowns with 1 2-point conversion to a safety in the end zone by the visiting team. Alan Holmes. Did anybody but his friends know that he was called Bonzai? Megan Jenkins. She was a cheerleader. Did you know that? 2 names. 2. It doesn't seem like a big number. It's not like 400 or 1,000. Yeah, it does. All of the teachers did head counts. Alan, Bonzai, wasn't even located until a half hour after the school had been evacuated. We were still missing one. Hey, I think I've got her. Are you Allie Jenkins? Are you Allie Jenkins?
Don't!
Are you...
I said don't!
Allie, honey, I'm sorry, but we gotta get you out of here.
No. Please, no.
Allie, we're here to help you. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
I can't move.
How can I help you?
You can't. Is he gone?
Long gone.
He shot her. He did.
Oh, Allie,
What?
we gotta get you some help.
I can't move. I told you.
I can help you.
Don't you fucking touch me.
I'm reaching out my hand.
I'm not taking it.
You can't stay here forever.
Yes, I can. Mr. Bishop, don't. Don't!
Just take the hand. It's right there. Just take it. Let's get the hell out of here.
He shot her.
I know.
I quit drinking 5 years ago. I would drink and I would get drunk and I would become the world's biggest dickhead. I'd call the biggest guy in the room an asshole, and then I'd get my ass kicked. And the last time that happened, I woke up in a hospital with a broken jaw and a punctured lung, and my wife, Carol, standing over me telling me that this was the last time. And it was, until today. It wasn't to get drunk, it was just to cut the sounds, the echoes of all the gunshots. And reliving the scene over and over again every time somebody wearing a uniform with a badge in their hand would just ask you what happened, what did you see? I went to my old haunt. This is Roadhouse. Yeah, it's a bad movie, but it's a nice place to get a drink, I guess. It's a quiet country place. Yeah, you don't expect the whole place to be buzzing with just you hear, but everybody had already heard. Nobody said a word, not a whisper. I sat in the bar, and it was dark and it was quiet, and there was this song playing on the jukebox. It was something sad and slow. It really fit the mood, if you know what I mean. And I had a beer. And I really wish I could tell you all that I'd lost my taste for booze, but it tasted pretty good. And then the front door opened. This guy walked in. He had shoulder-length hair, beard, leather jacket, was a biker-looking guy. He sat down right next to me, and he orders a double Yukon Jack straight, and we just sat there staring at our drinks. You hear about the shooting? He asked, I nodded, I did. Where'd you hear about it? I don't know what made me tell him the whole story. You know, all about the gunshots, and about the blonde girl, and about Megan. What about the other kid? The boy who got shot. Did you hear anything about him? I told him the police said it was probably an ambush. You know, he didn't see it coming. And then we just went right back to sitting in silence. Until he looks at his watch. And I asked him if he's got to get going. And he says, yeah. He's got to go to the hospital. His wife had been at the school when they read out the list of names. And she had some kind of attack. And they had to sedate her. But she's doing better now, though. You know, what about your kid, man? Is your kid okay? No. He's dead. He stands up, and he puts his hand on my shoulder, and he squeezes it hard, and he says, you know, a lot of people, they would have run over all those kids trying to save their own ass. You did a good thing. Bless you, brother. He puts a 50 onto the bar, tells the bartender, give me whatever I want as long as the money holds out, and he leaves. The sound of his bike starting up fills the room, gets quieter as he drives off, and then we're right back where we started. Slow, sad music takes over, and bless you, brother. I will never forget that.
I saw it. I saw Megan get shot. I didn't run to her. I didn't try to help. I watched her fall. I couldn't move. Just wanted to tell you that I tried. Every voice, everything in me to move, but I just couldn't. That hurts. No, please, no hugs. No, it's okay. It's because it's not. I saw my sister. My sister died right in front of me. And I just wanted you to know that. I love you, and it may not seem that I loved Megan, but I did. And I really wish that she was here right now. But she's not. And that hurt a lot. I tried, okay? I tried so much and I want her back. The drugs are starting to kick in. I'm starting not to feel anything at all. I think I'm gonna go, and I promise I won't do anything stupid, but I just need to go. I love you, and Megan did too. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
about to do something and it goes perfect in your head? I was in the car on the way to school. The sun flashing through the trees made me feel like God was taking my picture. And the wind coming up through the window blew me up like a big balloon. I was so big. If I wanted the sun to go down, it would, by God. I'm Robert Rimmer. I was so free. I'm in the seniors parking lot, outside the doors to the cafeteria. I get out of the car, slinging the rifle over my shoulder. Where's that come from? It's the pistol, shoved down into my pants. Cold, hard, powerful. It's there waiting. Then I'm sitting with a gun to my head. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm saying that. Am I saying that? Bang! I'm on my feet. Yeah. Dead. Boom! It's all wrong. Coward. Coward. I'm in the cafeteria. It's not at all like I dreamed that somebody's laughing. Are they laughing at me? I don't know, I start to get small. Rimmer? Robert? Boom! Jesus, what did you expect? Boom! Maybe you could have stopped this. Boom! Get that look of pity off your face. Boom! Run away! I did! Boom! Not me! Boom! Not me! Boom! Not me! One guy gets cut off on the highway, pulls out a gun and starts shooting. Another guy can't read, can't write, can't hold his dishwashing job, walks into a Burger King and sprays the place with bullets. Another guy, a businessman, loses everything he has on that Black Monday and tries to see if he can fly from the top of his office building. But a kid tries to end his tiny, small, insignificant life, and it all goes wrong. The game. The game you play with a revolver and one bullet. Russian roulette? You play because you don't think the gun's going to go off on you. You want the other guy to get it, but if you play long enough and the gun does go off, you don't know who, when, you just hope it's painless. And you just keep pulling that trigger. Click. 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 Bang. I'm done. Shut off the camera.
After my shift, I walked to the high school. I had to. The worst thing that ever happened in this place happened, and I couldn't help. I couldn't move. I played Traffic Cop on the radio. Oh, everybody plays their part. I played mine between Kesha and goddamn Bruno Mars. Getting cold. Storm rolling in. Another sunrise forecast, blown to hell. Glad to have my jacket. Hey, I don't write the weather, all right? I just read it. People had gathered on the football field for a candlelight vigil. The fence in front of the school was already filling with memorials. I counted 24 blue ribbons tied to the fence, flapping in the breeze. There were cards, wreaths, pictures of the kids who died. I saw pom-poms. There were even a couple of upside-down bongs. There was a small sign. Why, Robert? I had to walk around the school to get to the vigil. But when I came around the corner, the field was a sea of people. Motionless. Silent. Stunned.
We grew up together. Really, it was one of those quintessential all-American kind of growing up together. Both of our parents were two of the original families in the place used to be nothing. Fields of grass as far as you could see. I remember that. Robert and I used to play in those fields. You see, both of us were two of the youngest of our families, born just 3 months apart, kind of like twins. And back then, it was us against the world. This small world. Our world. We did everything together. He taught me how to ride a bike without training wheels, and I taught him why girls are so cool. Or at least I think so. We did everything together. You know, they always say that as you grow older, your circle of friends starts to shrink until you have a select few who really know you. I say that happens much sooner. You see, our world changed quickly, right in front of our eyes, without any consideration for us, without any understanding of how that would affect us. What was once our playground, our fields, our war zone, our hideout, our safe place, was quickly taken over by shopping centers, mini malls, Mickey D's, chains this, chains that. We became the real all-American town. Convenience. Mom and Dad began to worry about our safety around strangers. They didn't let us play like we used to. It was like our childhood went as quickly away as those fields did. Sad, really, if you think about it. Our neighbors changed as well. All our gangs moved away. All of them. Jobs for their families, I guess. I don't really know. But they left. Leaving me and Robert here. You know, I can't even remember some of their names. That's kind of fucked up. That's when our friendship changed. I started listening to this type of music and he didn't understand. I started hanging around other people and Robert didn't think that was cool or something. I don't know. He didn't talk to me about it. He just kind of stopped being friends. I don't know why he did it. I don't know what changed in him. I know what changed in me. How the change around us affected who I am, who I was, who we were. It hurt me, but I guess I found a way to deal with it. Hope. You know, after the shooting, after all was finally done, a bunch of people gathered on the fields of the high school and held a vigil there. It was, how do you explain something like that? Tears and hugs and words and sorrows and flowers and pom-poms and lyres for everyone. The fallen, the families themselves, each other, the community, I guess. But I never once, I don't know, you know, heard Robert's name or sorrow for him. He was cool, he was nice, he was something special. Once, I remember, I left the vigil alone and I went to the closest store I could find. And I bought a bunch of flowers. I went to the Rimmer home. There was one light on in the upstairs bedroom. All the other windows were covered over by drapes. I could only imagine how they must feel. Their son. Wow. That's kind of fucked up, huh? I left my bunch of flowers on their yard. I don't know. Maybe because I'm sorry that Robert suffered so much. I guess. What was I supposed to do? I grew up with him. They never had the chance to say goodbye. They never had the chance to hug just one more time. A chance to say, I'll miss you. A chance. Life is like a game of cards, poker. Did you know that the odds in poker are better than they are in life? 52 cards. Those cards hold an x to the y squared chance to rake it all in, or lose the very shirt off your back. 52 chances. One bullet, here or here, and snap. This is it. This is the root of fear as we know it. We have no idea what's in here, in our still beating heart. We hope that if we find the right door, on the other side is a big mama cat's looking gal, smiling and wondering just what the heck took us so long. We hope that hell is nothing more than real nasty wedgies and Jean-Claude Van Damme movie marathons. We hope. We pray. We pray oh so hard. Glory, hallelujah, praise the Lord, and pass the collection plate. The scary thing, after all that work, we still have no idea, because we have not died. Those kids who died now know. They had no chance. Here and here. One bullet. 2 grieving parents. 3 friends who don't know why. 4 prongs. The ripples flow outward. I'm getting kind of zen. I'm sorry. Too many kung fu reruns on TNT. What I'm trying to say, in a really windy way, is that the thought of never having the chance to say goodbye haunts me. So, if somehow I don't make it until I'm supposed to, I just want to say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hey? You waking up?
Yeah. Fuck.
Whoa.
Fuck you!
Whoa. Slow down there, big fella.
You fucking shot me.
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Why not?
You son of a bitch! You son of a
Just
bitch.
came out of surgery. Anesthetic. Relax, you dumbass job. Come in peace.
What could you want?
Well, I just came to see you.
What? Why?
Because.
Because why?
Because I wanted to share some things with you.
What?
Like who's remembering?
No, please, no, don't, please, no,
Hey!
please, don't, please, no,
Open
no,
your eyes!
no.
You're still sleeping. It's time to wake up.
Walked back to the school that night. It was a long walk. The downer they had given me had kicked in so things looked different and sounded different. Felt like I was walking outside myself. trees and mailboxes. Memorials to the 24, I guess. Kept trying to figure out which ones were Megan's. I felt like I had something to do. My mission, the thing I had to do. I had to get my sister's car home. You see, if I got my sister's car home, whoever is up there might let us start the day all over again. And I believed that. They gave me something called Xanax. When you're on Xanax, you can justify walking to Jupiter. It's pretty cool stuff. So I walked across the parking lot, I took the spare set of keys right out of my coat pocket, unlocked the driver's door, and stuck the key in the ignition. It was really cold out that night. It always felt like winter was coming year-round. I looked at the lights from the cop cars still making their rounds of the houses closest to the school. Megan would have loved all of us. Well, what are we gonna do? I'm just gonna sit here.
That's productive.
You're annoying even when you're dead. That's a talent.
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
I think I'm gonna drive your car home. Then in a few days I'll go to your funeral and cry my eyes out. And then I'll get on with my life. That's about it. You?
We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm really gonna miss you, you know.
I know. I love you, but it's time for you to go home.
Yeah, I've been drinking. I had a couple of beers. I'm sorry it happened, but it'll never happen again, I promise. Bullets whizzed past my head today. You could have been a widow. You know, a single mother widow. Would you have gotten remarried? No, I'm sorry. It's just a bad joke. It's bad timing. It was bad everything. I held a girl named Megan today. Well, she died. She was shot. And she talked to me and asked me to stay, so I did. And she died. Have you ever seen somebody die? It's amazing. I shared something today with a high school cheerleader, and I'm not even sure what it was. Now, all I know is that at the end, this girl, she had a calm, she had a wisdom that I don't think I'm ever going to have, even when I'm an old man. And when she left, and honey, I swear, I felt her leave. You know, do you remember all those talks we used to have about God and about religion and church and heaven and all that, and me, the big agnostic, right? Well, there's got to be something out there. I saw this young girl get gunned down, and I watched her die. And her death was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. That didn't come out right. Okay. You know, this whole thing, it just made me think about you, about Anna. Do you remember when you had her? No, Mike, tell me about it. What was it like? Okay. Do you remember when they were sewing you up? Yuck. Okay. Do you remember when they were were wheeling Anna off to the baby aquarium. And she was gonna get poked and prodded and probed, and she was yowling like a tomcat until they put her in my arms. When I looked into her eyes, there was this sparkle. You know, she had just come from a place that I couldn't remember. And that look in her eyes, it showed me that that place was good. It was the same look Megan had at the end, just before she died. Today, today's taken this weird turn. I feel so small. I feel like I want to go to church. I feel like I want to wake up. I just want to wake up. Start today all over again without any of this bullshit. But I want to keep one thing. I want to keep you. And I want to keep our daughter. Because I love you so much. More right now than I ever have. But I think I want to watch the sun come up. Would you stay up with me? Yeah, I know. I just had to be sure.
Hello, Mom? Yeah, it's me, Doug. No, I know it's early. It's about 4:45 here. No, Mom, I'm okay. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm okay, Mom. Why am I calling? No, I'm here. I just wanted you and Dad to know that I was thinking about you guys, and I just wanted to say thanks for being my mom. No, don't wake Dad. He's got to be at work in about an hour. No work today, Mom. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit around and watch TV. Hope for Ellen something. Yeah, Mom, I think Ellen did get married. No, please don't wake Dad. I'm really absolutely okay. Mom, I really just wanted to hear your voice. I love you, Mom. Yeah. Look, I promise I'll call later this week. Get back to sleep. Goodbye.
Besides leaving for college, I have lived here all my life. This is my home. I know all the families who live in my neighborhood. I've been to all the best places to eat. I'm pretty sure I've read every book in this town's library. I've seen wonderful people, sat down with wonderful people, and heard their stories of how this town used to be. I've collected artifacts and trinkets from places and events, from people all over. Everything I can to build my own history of this place, for me, for my children, you know, if I ever, when I ever. History of this town. Words from people who have made it a very, very special place to live, to bring up families, to be alive. And I've seen those folks, the ones whom I've collected their stories, die. Leave this place, leave me. All this beauty I've collected, I've created boxes filled with memory, and now this.
this belong? How do I categorize this? This is my home. This was never supposed to happen here.
Sunrise weather, 70% chance of precipitation today, tonight, and tomorrow. Build an ark, folks. It's going to be a wet one. 52 right now, 42 overnight, 56 tomorrow. And you know what? These are just numbers we got off the card. I've got no idea. Hey, folks, you want to know if rain's coming? Go outside, look up. Today could be the day. We all know what yesterday was, and right now, the sun is coming up again. Another day is about to begin no matter what we do, and I don't know whether it will be beautiful or horrifying. I don't know whether you or anyone you love is coming out the other end. I didn't know that yesterday either. I didn't think to mention it. Because that's every day, isn't it? We never really know when the rain or something worse is going to find us. And right now, I don't want to tell you anything I can't tell you for sure, folks. I won't do that. So, facts. Our hearts are broken for the families who lost children. We all lost Alan and Megan. We all grieved them. Hard days are ahead of us, and we will help each other. I am sure of it. We will need each other. I'm sure of that, too. Yesterday is not pulling our world apart. It will not happen. Liz and I, we're going to play the music. We're going to make sure that no matter what today is, you're awake for all of it. If I'm honest, folks, the stuff we play on this station isn't the stuff I listen to at home or anywhere else if I can help it, but some of it. Sometimes. Kind of catchy. You're on KBOS. Sunrise in the morning. Wake up, Adams.
A ballet dancer dances on the head of a pin. Not much room to move. And then, the unthinkable happens. She falls off. What does she do next? She gets up. It may be hard. Bumps and bruises may cover her from the fall. But she gets up. Tears may fill her eyes, but she gets up. She may think the pain will never go away, but she gets up. Why? Because that's what she's supposed to do. I take a look at our sleepy little town, and people are getting up. Newspapers delivered. McDonald's opens at 5:30, and the radio still plays music. People are getting to their feet, as much as it may hurt. They're getting to their feet. It's gonna be one hell of a day. Fox, CBS, NBC, ABC, and every news reporter within a 500-mile radius are already camped outside the high school, waiting to ask us, how do you feel? We'll tell them how we feel. Then